Hello and welcome to Solent Sport News. I'm your host Connor Thompson and this is the lunchtime update. One of the Premier League's biggest stars has gone AWOL. Leicester City's winger Riyad Mahrez has missed training for a second successive day. The 26-year-old failed to secure a move to Manchester City in a deal which was rumoured to be worth a whopping £95 million. Leicester City manager Claude Puel was hopeful that Algerian would return to training with a smile and added that he would be happy to welcome him back to the squad. It could be win or bust for Southampton this weekend. Saints face a trip to the Hawthorns tomorrow where they play fellow relegation battlers West Brom, and Southampton, who are without a win in the Premier League since November, will hope to end their worst run in 23 years. But despite this being a six-pointer, manager Maurizio Pellegrino is relaxed about the fixture.
Doesn't matter what will happen, we have to continue. I am looking forward to play this game, a difficult situation but in good moment with the team.
National newspaper journalist and TalkSport South Coast reporter Alex Crook has this to say about Southampton's situation.
Before the Brighton game, I tweeted saying it's Southampton's biggest match since they won.
I think it's a long way off yet. It is.
From injury, he's not ready. Aubameyang was.
Before the Brighton game, I tweeted saying it was Southampton's biggest match since they won promotion in 2012. So, by virtue of the fact they didn't manage to win that game and they remain in the bottom three, this is an even bigger game against the only team below them in the Premier League table, the only team who've won fewer matches than Maurizio Pellegrino's side this season.
They've just recorded their most famous victory, and now Bournemouth will hope to follow their 3-0 win over Chelsea as they host Stoke at the Vitality Stadium tomorrow. Despite doing no business in the January transfer window, the Cherries' manager Eddie Howe is delighted with what he already has.
It's a very difficult market to recruit players in. We've said that time and time again, and you can find yourself making expensive signings and then maybe not getting value for money at the other end of it. So no, we're very happy with what's happened.
With the Davis Cup getting underway earlier today, our reporter Nathan Sabanakita is on the line to reflect on Ramos Vinolas' 3-0 victory over Liam Brady.
Yeah, so Liam Brady versus Albert Ramos Vinolas. Ramos won the first two sets comfortably, 6-3 and 6-4. And then he won the last set, went to a tie-break, which went to 7-6 to Vinolas. The third set, there were some great shots from Brody there. His technique was going serve and volley. Vinolas had no chance of doing it, but I think his experience came out on top, and he comfortably won it in day one of the Davis Cup.
To American football now. Minneapolis is playing host to this year's Grand Slam event, where two NFL giants clash at the US Bank Stadium with over 65,000 fans in attendance and over 160 million expected TV viewers worldwide. Our reporter Scott Phillips has more.
On Sunday, two teams look to make history in Minnesota in the showpiece of the season. The New England Patriots take on the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. The Patriots are looking for their record-equaling sixth title, while the Eagles will be hoping for their first. New England's quarterback, Tom Brady, already has 5 titles, and the 40-year-old is looking to extend his record. The Eagles are the overwhelming underdogs, having lost their star quarterback Carson Wentz in December due to a season-ending injury. Ahead of the halftime show, Justin Timberlake praises Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom's great. I mean, he's the greatest of all time, officially. So, yeah, I mean, Tom's definitely the type of dude you'd invite over to watch the Super Bowl with you. The problem is he's always in the Super Bowl.
From the Super Bowl to F1, Mercedes Executive Director Toto Wolff is confident of keeping a star name on his company's books. Lewis Hamilton's contract expires at the end of the season and is yet to agree terms on a new deal. However, the Austrian believes it is only a matter of time until the Brit puts pen to paper on fresh terms. Lawrence Okoli will be under more pressure than his opponent on Saturday night, claims his promoter Eddie Hearn. The Brit will be putting his unbeaten record up against fellow countryman Isaac Chamberlain in the cruiserweight bout on Saturday evening. Hearn believes that due to a number of matchroom shows and fighting at the Olympics, Okoli shouldn't come out of the fight with anything other than a victory. And now to recap on the headlines from today. Leicester City winger Riyad Mahrez has missed training for a second successive day, following the player's move failing to Manchester City in a deal which was worth £95 million. Down at the south coast, it could be win or bust for Southampton this weekend as they face West Bromwich Albion at the Hawthorns. Southampton are struggling in the Premier League so far this season and find themselves in the relegation zone after continuously selling their best players. A match against West Bromwich Albion could be seen as a 6-pointer and rescue Pellegrino's career as Southampton manager. Arsenal summer signing Aubameyang is set to make his debut tomorrow.
Aubameyang was sick as well. We have to assess him today. Apart from that,
thank you for listening. I've been Connor Thompson. Make sure to tune in for our improved bulletin at 2 p.m.